Hey guys, welcome back to Albert Gaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at Zhongli post patch 1.3, and we're going to start off talking over some footage of him going through what I consider to be the currently most challenging domain in the game, Peak of Vindingnir at level 90. So we're going to be talking about Zhongli unoptimized, and this, to be clear, will not be a what is the best team comp for Zhongli video, nor will it be how can you best build Zhongli. We're going to be talking about one team comp in particular, which is the team that I'm using here. So Zhongli and Albedo put down their Geo constructs. As you can see here, those resonate on the ground, dealing AoE damage to the mobs. We then have Fischl using Oz as an off-screen turret, and since Fischl is C6, we get to use that with our damage with Zhongli. So Fischl's Oz deals additional damage on top of his physical damage. Jean, of course, serves primarily as a healer, but specifically in this domain, Jean is great at one thing other than healing, which is the fact that, as you can see, we have different tiles that have different effects. Either there's a heat tile, there is a non-status tile, or there is a cold tile. On a non-status tile, you accumulate sheer cold. On a cold tile, you accumulate sheer cold faster. You need to have a heat tile occasionally so you can get rid of that sheer cold. And with Jean, we can position the Abyss Mage where we want him. So once that shield is gone, we can take that Abyss Mage, and if there's a heat tile, we can toss him right on top of that heat tile. If we're on a sheer cold tile, we can get rid of that sheer cold tile. Anyway, now that we've talked about the mechanics of this domain, we're looking at finishing the hardest boss here. Compared to the Abyss Mage, this guy is a huge challenge. We are an unoptimized team, and as you can see, this team is having absolutely no difficulty going through this domain. So again, with the optimal strategy, basically we're just using Zhongli to place that Geo construct, and when we do that, that gives him this really good shield. In fact, it's the best shield in the game. So we are largely being protected from anything that's damaging our health because of the fact that he's got such a great shield. And with the damage that we do from his Geo construct plus Albedo's construct and this occasional Petrify effect, this boss is basically annihilated, and my team has had no difficulty going through this domain. So the question is, I told you this Zhongli is unoptimized, so how unoptimized is he? I mean, are we level 90? No, you can see right there at the bottom of the screen, we are level 80, right? We're level 80, so what do we have? Do we have fully optimized artifacts? Maybe. Do we have a fully optimized weapon? I mean, maybe. We'll see. I'd like to show you guys kind of at the end of the video what we're dealing with, so you can form your own opinions between now and then. Kind of make a guess what you think. So from here, now that we've succeeded in going through Peak of Vindingnir, let's skip a little forward in time. Let's go to the Geo Hypostasis. Now when I played a Ningguang main, this boss caused a lot of problems because he is pure Geo energy. So Ningguang, with her Geo attacks, isn't dealing damage to him. Now she can deal damage to these Geo constructs. You could use somebody like a Zhongli to physical damage him down. But why do that when you can use Zhongli, who can do both damage easily to these Geo constructs and use physical damage on this boss? And you'll see here again, this is an unoptimized team, and we are doing amazingly against this boss here. We can tank those attacks that just happened because of Zhongli's amazing shield, and just annihilate this guy now that he's down. Right? Like, this is insane. He is doing so well. And honestly, this is not even some kind of like a YouTuber clickbait thing. I am incredibly pleased with how well this team works out for me. I am going into some of the hardest content in this game. We're not using any food, we're not using any resistance potions, and yet we are having relatively no problems with these level 90 domains or these level 83 world bosses. It is a piece of cake with this team composition. I mean, look at that. We're already halfway down on this Geo construct. This boss is already halfway down on his overall health. And you know, the best part about this, I'll spoil it for you, we're not even going to need to deal with a second cycle. Once he goes into his potential recovery mode, Zhongli can handle that in one go. And it's awesome. And that's why I'm saving that Q right there. You'll see this in a second here. 2 constructs.
This is order.
1 construct. And the last one. Will we make it? There it is. 1 cycle. No problem whatsoever with this team composition. Led by Zhongli. So I told you guys at the start of the video, we'd talk about this composition and Zhongli's stats towards the end. Because again, he's unoptimized. So we're 80 out of 80. I'm not going to level this character any more than 80 out of 90. So basically I'm going to ascend him 1 more time and then he's done. So he's very close to being the highest level that he's going to be. So we have 23,102 max HP, 1,847 attack, 1,051 overall defense for our Zhongli. So we have a 10,000 plus to a HP, 1,100 plus to attack, 400 to defense. Our crit damage is a bit low at 50%. We really should be sitting at around 62 or so. Physical damage is decent. We have a Crescent Pike. It's 80 out of 80, so we've got 1 more Ascension and then 10 more levels there. 2-piece set both for Gladiators and Bloodstained. Here's where we could better optimize. We could still improve his artifacts. They are 20 out of 20, but we don't have God Drops. We need the God Drops. So there is still that room for improvement. We're at C0. Our talents are at 6, 7, and 6 because of bad child RNG. So we could also further optimize our build here. You can see I just do not have any tusks. I've got everything else I need, but no tusks. So we're permanently kind of chilling until child gives us what we need. So here's our support team. It's Albedo, it's Gene, and it's Fischl. You can kind of see looking through here what everybody has. Aquila Favonia on Gene is great. It's actually one of the only 2 5-star weapons I have on this account. You can see everybody is sitting here with unoptimized artifacts. I'm still trying to get those guys up to where they could be. We have a C1 Albedo, a C2 Gene, and a C6 Fischl. So it is a better than average team, I think. Because those are mostly 5 stars, and 2 of those 5 stars do have constellations. But at the end of the day, guys, this Zhongli team, as unoptimized as it is killer. And I'm enjoying it, honestly, more than I am enjoying my AR-53 account with a very optimized Xiao. So, thanks for watching Alberic Gaming, and until next time, guys, peace out.